Hello, you okay?
Hello. Let's hope my Zoom works.
Has it been a bit dodgy, has it?
Yeah, I did the quiz last night and it kicked me out halfway through.
Not ideal.
And then wouldn't let me, I changed to a laptop. And yeah, and then just then it's been a bit odd. Yeah, how are you? How's Manchester?
Yeah, it's good. It is good.
Yeah.
Settling in, finally finished some boxing. I can't believe how long it's taken. But I took the last boxes down to the rubbish today, and I was so thankful. It was a good feeling.
Did you say you were down by because I've only ever stayed in the media bit where by the War Museum and stuff.
Middlewood Locks.
You down by there?
It's sort of by in between like Media City, Salford Quays, in that sort of area. It's very central, I think. For Salford, it is very central.
Okay.
But I honestly don't know the area very well myself.
Okay.
I'm like a kid in a toy store.
Yeah, it's nice exploring new places.
Yeah, especially when lockdown's finally lifted and it's safe to do so.
Yeah, Manchester's a good city.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hello, Helen. Welcome. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone's had a good start to their week. What have we got today? We've got ratio work again. So if you were with me yesterday or Monday, we've been working with ratios this week. Monday, we had a 2-to-1 ratio, 60 seconds work with 30 seconds rest. Yesterday, we had a 3-to-1 ratio, 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. And now we've got another 3-to-1 ratio. We've got 60 seconds work with 20 seconds rest. So let's get warmed up, and I'll explain a bit more about that when we get there. As always, I'm going to start today with 10 bodyweight squats, low and slow. So find your space. Drinks at the ready. No towels needed, unless you've got sweat towels. Just find your space. Sit down. Stand up. 10 reps or so. So yeah, today's been a good day for me. The football's back on later on. Well, it's on now, actually. And there's a game up later on. So the adventures of lockdown are slowly moving in the right direction, I think. After your squats, on to your lunges. Big step forward or a big step back. Entirely up to you. 4 or 5 each leg, of course. Just take your time. Then onto a side lunge, separate the feet. Actually, don't have that there. Maybe a little light and light. Some side lunges, separate the feet, keep one leg straight. I'm going to dip down, test your flexibility, push across, and push across. And again, 4 or 5 each leg. Then from that position, big hands up, X position, straight legs, straight arms, slow rotation down towards the opposite toe. Back up and swap. And again, quite easily, 4 or 5 each side. If you're super flexible, go with your elbows, give that a go on that rotation. Take your time. Then if you can, give something a hold, give the wall a hold, find something with a bit of stability. We'll have a few straight leg kicks. Start off slow, find your rhythm, and pick up some speed and height. Really get those hips and hamstrings going. And quite easily 10 to 15 reps per leg. So swap it over, give yourself another kick. So we have got lots to get through. Let's get on to our glute bridges. We probably will go well past the half-an-hour session, but I'm sure people will be okay with that. If you do need to shoot off and watch the football, I understand. Dig those heels in, dig the glutes, drive up nice and high. We're looking for 15 reps. Go as high as you can. Just gonna get the lower back, the glutes and the hamstrings involved. Go super high, 15 reps. Then from there, after your 15 reps, very similar position. We have feet together, knees together, shoulder blades on the floor. And we're just going to drop down left and right, left and right. And quite easily again, 6, 8, 10 reps both sides. Just get some nice mobility through that lower back and the hips. This is a fantastic stretch to do in the morning or at night time just before bed, just to work the lower back. Once you're done, flip yourself over into a plank position. Again, by all means, drop to your knees if you're not as confident. We're going to have some shoulder taps. Tap, tap, tap. Separate the feet slightly. Tight glutes, strong core. Try not to sway left and right. 5 or 6 each arm. And then we're going to finish with, as always, the Spider-Man rotation. If you can, go straight arms, straight legs. The left foot up as high as it can. The right hand rotates. Sorry, the left hand rotates. Then the right foot and the right hand. Let's keep those hips super low, and you can always drop the back knee to make things a little bit easier for you. There's less stress on the wrists if you drop your knees. 4 or 5 each side. Just take your time doing that. Keep those hips low, big rotations. Then grab yourself a quick little drink, and we'll dive straight in. No messing about, we'll go straight in. If you need an alternative, let me know ASAP, and I'll try and get them in as I go along. First up, legs. 5 exercises, 60 seconds work. That's 5 minutes work with 20 seconds rest in between. What's that? 7.5 minutes per round. We've got 3 rounds. Squat pulse, mountain climbers, lunge pulse, glute bridge leg raise, squat star jump. Okay, squat pulse, just a normal bodyweight squat, but this time we sit low and we stand up. Sit low, little pause, stand up. That's the only difference. Just a little 2-3 second pause. Okay, mountain climbers, again, we can go elbows on a sofa or hands on the floor. Keep the knees low, drive, 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 drive. Again, if that's difficult or for whatever reason, injury, we can flip over and do the same movement with the legs, okay? Sort of like bicycle legs. Then we have lunge pulse, very similar to the squat pulse, just your classic lunge. This time, step forward, test yourself, have a little bounce, nice, tall, proud posture, really strong leg. We're going to stay with that inch off the floor. Obviously, halfway, we'll swap legs. Glute bridge, leg raise into our glute bridge. We dig the heels in, hips go up, single leg, and then a leg raise. The hips never touch the floor. Okay? And obviously halfway, we'll change over. Don't let those hips touch the floor. And then to finish off, we have a squat star jump or a variation of. We can either go for a squat star jump, which is a touch and a touch, or we can go for like a step kick, or a wall sit with a leg raise. Okay, something again involving a squat variation or the legs. So don't worry, I will repeat them as we go through. If you need an alternative, let me know. For some reason, my emails popped up in the front of the screen. Don't need to see them. So, if we are ready, if we're all good, we've got squat pulse first. 60 seconds, really exaggerate that low positioning. Think we're all ready? Think we're all good? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. 60 seconds, squat pulse. Sit down, just exaggerate that time, and stand up. Sit down, stand up. Really put those legs to work. Woo. Tell you one thing about this new apartment, we will not need the heating on. I think it just conducts everything from everywhere else. Halfway. So really challenge yourself. If you fancy 3-second pause and you find that easy, go to a 5-second pause. If you really want to challenge, you can spend the majority of the time down low and don't come up. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Fantastic work. So you've got your 15, 20 seconds rest now. Into position. We're going to go mountain climbers. Okay? So sprinting those legs in, either elbows on the sofa or hands on the floor, or flip yourself on your back. Have the legs in and out. Very similar motion. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Mountain climbers. It's going to pick up that heart rate. Obviously very core specific with the hip flexor motion. Keep this up. We're approaching halfway. Keep driving, keep working. This will be 2 down, 3 to go in this round. Fantastic work. Keep driving, keep working. Just over 15 seconds. Lunge pulse next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy your rest. Grab a quick drink. We've got the lunge pulse next. We have a big step forward. All the strength comes through this front leg. Obviously, if you're not as confident, just stay a little bit higher, but inch by inch is going to get harder. Ideally, we have that leg, back leg off the floor 2 or 3 inches. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Keep the chest up nice and proud. We should see that the hips and the torso fall through the middle of the body. Shouldn't really be leaning forward, shouldn't really be excessively back. Try and be nice and central. And again, we can separate the feet so the feet are on train tracks underneath our hips. They're not directly in front of each other. The lower you go, the harder it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip legs. Straight back down. Let's test yourself. You can always give it a little shake off in between. Get that crampy sensation away. That's 10 seconds gone already on this leg. Remember, there's only 1 round, so really test yourself. See how low you can go. All the weight should be coming through that front leg. Nice tight core, tight glutes. That shaky's going to come in. 3, 2, 1. Enjoy your rest. Glute bridge, leg raise. This is going to activate the glutes, the lower back, and obviously the core as well. Let the hips drive up, and they never touch the floor. Just a simple leg raise. If there's any lower back pain, just keep the knee bent. But the hips never touch the floor. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Dig those heels in, drive those hips up. Straight legs to make it harder, big movements to make it harder. 10 seconds this side. And change legs. Keep this up, well done. Nearly there, nearly finished off this first round. It's a fantastic start. We're on track actually. Around 7 minutes, 8 minutes per round. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic work. Time for a quick drink, 15, 20 seconds. To finish off, we have the squat jump variation, the star jump variation. Touch the toes, explode up. Or we can have a step back drive, or a wall sit leg raise, okay? Entirely up to you. Pick your variation. 3, 2, 1, off we go. As long as the legs are involved and you're working hard, I'm happy with that. If you are going for a jumping variation, just think of a quiet landing, super quiet, soft landing. You tend to land with your toes, okay? Soft knees, be explosive and be light and be quiet. Halfway, keep this up. Change legs if you need to. Driving, working, grafting, 15 seconds, just over. Finish off round 1 in 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab a drink. Fantastic work. Round 1 done. I'm going to quickly grab my drink because I haven't got one, and that's not really good for an advocate of water. So well done. Round 2's coming up. I don't even know if you can hear me. I'm literally a foot behind the laptop. I'm sure you can. There we go. Fantastic. So as you enjoy your rest, let me explain round 2. Obviously that was legs. Next up, we have full body shoulders. We're going to have interim, press-ups, dorsal raise, spronks, toe touches. Obviously, if those exercises aren't what you do or tend to do, I'll give you an example of a different one. Interim, though, we're going to test our flexibility. Reach for the toes, step down, touch, 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 inch, 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 walk forward. Plank position from here. You can test your core strength. Go further, go lower, and then back up. If you do have any wrist issues, we can maybe go to elbows on a sofa and just work on your feet, going further and longer, okay? Press-ups next, classic press-ups. We can always drop to the knees to make it slightly easier. Let's see those elbows, the shoulders come down and back. And again, strong glutes, down, back, drive up. Okay, always drop to the knees if you need to, but let's keep those hips involved. So try and stay away from here. Hips involved, then down. Test your depth as always. Dorsal raise, rotation. We're going to come onto our stomachs. Okay, lift up, reach down and down. You're going to sort of swivel the upper body down to the side. So sort of that motion with the chest off the floor. Sprogs, again, we can either hold a sprog or we can go for the movement to make it challenging. So just knees off, we can hold there, or we can push forward. Okay, bigger the movement, the harder it is. And then toe touches. Hands up, reach for the toes, reach for the toes. And again, any wrist issues, come to a sofa, come to your elbows, reach through. If you can't touch your toes, don't worry, get your shins. If we need any alternatives, let's go maybe, Gemma, we usually swap out toe touches.
Yeah.
Let's go for clams.
Okay.
So on the side.
And the sprogs as well.
Sprogs. Let's go for Let's try. We'll go into a side plank. Okay. And one leg in front of the other, side plank. I'm going to raise, raise, raise. We're going to give it a go. So left leg is going to be nice and flat. We drive the hips up, and with the right leg, we're just going to have a little raise.
Okay.
So we're going to work the adductors, the glutes, and obviously the side of the trunk. Okay? Right then. Let's give it a go. Inchworm to kick us off. Let's get ready. Test your flexibility. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So the idea is technically to not get as many reps as you had hoped for. With the inchworm, the longer you go, the time you spend down, the harder it's going to be. If you spend time standing up, that's obviously time being spent resting. Past halfway, press ups next. Again, you can always drop down to your knees on the press ups, and you can actually drop down to your knees on the inchworm and just test your sort of plank from your knees as you walk your hands out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant stuff. Enjoy your rest, 15, 20 seconds. Quick little drink, press ups next. Tight core, strong glutes, push the floor away. Try and get into the elbows coming down and back. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Press ups. Fantastic. Quality over quantity, always with the press ups. Very easy to move short measurements and get lots of reps. I'm definitely the coach that would rather see 5 high quality reps over 20 I don't want to say low quality, less range of motion reps. 10 seconds, keep this up. Dorsal raise rotation next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 20 seconds rest. Next one, dorsal raise. So lie on your stomach. We're going to lift the chest off the floor and then rotate, rotate, squeeze down, squeeze down. Become that U shape. So you're going to squeeze up, chest off the floor, rotate, rotate, rotate. Really squeeze those shoulder blades back as well. 3, 2, 1. Just over 15 seconds. Keep this up. Really squeeze that upper back. Rotate, rotate, rotate. It's fantastic for posture, shoulder health, lower back pain as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax there. So we've got our Sprogs or the alternative. I think, Gemma, we went for a side plank variation, which was right side of the body and a right side leg raise. You can just sort of bring this hand wherever you fancy. Okay, obviously swap over. Sprogs though, knees up. We can hold, hold, hold. Or if you want to challenge, go for the push and push. 3, 2.
Can you tell me when we're halfway, please?
Yeah, definitely. Off we go.
Ooh.
It's a tough one. Especially with your clams next, it'll be perfect for the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, keep this up. 3, 2, 1. That's halfway. If you do the sprog, carry on. If you're on the side plank variation with a hip abduction, sorry. I'm getting the terminology wrong. Swap sides, good stuff. Good, good, good. So sort of that internal hip area, the groin area. You'll feel it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic stuff. Enjoy your rest. Toe touches next. So again, if there's any wrist issues, come onto your elbows, onto a sofa, and you reach through the body to the opposite toe. And then we had clams as the alternative. So that's side plank variation. But now we have the legs stacked. We drive the hips up and forward, which is going to get the abduction, the glutes and the side of the legs. Off we go. And this will finish off round 2. Flying by. Just on track. Definitely will be going over, but like I said, if you need to shoot off, shoot off. There is football to be watched. But we will see round 3. Halfway, if you need to change sides, change sides. Just over 10 seconds this side. Keep this up. Big final push. Round 2. Then we have got a tasty surprise for round 3. 3, 2, 1. Relax there. Grab yourself a drink. Grab yourself a rest. Well done. 2 rounds down, 1 to go. So this technically is the same ratio as yesterday. So if you're in yesterday's session, you can almost have a bit of a comparison with today's session. Same ratio, different seconds of work and rest. And I guess it's down to your strengths to decide what you prefer. Final round then, we're going to have not only core specific, but we're going to have exercise specific. We're going to look at loads of plank variations. So sort of a standardized up or down, okay? To make things a little bit easier, we change the angle of the plank. So we tend to come to a sofa and come to our elbows. Just because of that angle and that gravity makes it slightly easier. So just keep that in mind because that will happen a lot of the time. We're going to have a plank hip rotation. So you can either go straight arm or forearm. And again, even that small difference will change the difficulty. Straight arm, slightly easier as you're in a higher angle. Okay, but obviously it's going to get the chest and the shoulders a bit more. Or you can by all means go to your forearms. The hip rotation is just left and right. Okay, by all means, again, you can come to your knees, and again, that will obviously make it a little bit easier. But if you do go to your knees, which is absolutely fine, just give yourself a little swizzle. Again, try and keep your hips from here and bring them down low. And then just have a little hip rotation from there. Okay? That's absolutely fine. So we've got plank hip rotation. Plank twist. Next. Again, I'd probably say this one harder from your straight arm because you can come wider and you can almost pivot on your toes. By all means, drop to your knees, go to your elbows on the sofa, or go from your elbows. But we're just having a little plank twist. Okay? Then we have a plank leg extension. So bearing in mind all those alternatives, we're having the legs up, super straight legs, up into the sky. And again, you can drop down to the knees and have like a little leg raise from there. Plank up downs, okay? This one is going to be tough on the wrists. If you do find it difficult, just go into a normal plank. We're going to have plank up downs, which is essentially elbow to arms, vice versa, okay? You can do it on your knees, which obviously takes the strain off the wrists, still makes it difficult. And then we're going to flip everything on our backs and have a hollow hold, which is just a big hold, legs straight off the floor, hands off the floor, suck the belly button in, lower the back, and we're just going to hold, hold, hold. Okay. If you need an alternative, let me know. But remember, we've got the elbows, we've got the sofas, we've got the knees. Just essentially change the angle to favor your injuries or whatever you may have. And then if you do fancy a little challenge, we can always swap and go to the harder variation. Plank hip rotation to kick us off for the final round. Obviously, the bigger the movement, the bigger the rotation, the harder it's going to be. Let's get ready. Into position. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Big final effort. Like I said, not only is it core specific, it's position specific. But plank isn't just core. You'll feel this in the legs, the glutes, the lower back, the chest, the shoulders. So keep those hips moving, left, right, left, right, left, right. I think the plank sometimes gets a bit of a hard time in the fitness world. It's not the most adventurous exercise, but it's definitely worthwhile, especially with these little techniques and these adaptations. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. 20 seconds rest then. Plank, twist. So we're just going to look up to the sky as big as we can. Look up to the sky as big as we can. The bigger the twist, the harder it is. If you're not as confident, you can just go for a little arm raise and just test yourself from there. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So this will definitely be arm dominant as you go into that one arm plank. Obviously the shoulder, the chest, the back muscles in the upper body will have to activate. You'll have an offset balance, so your core will have to stay strong and keep you up off the floor. Halfway, keep fighting, keep moving, keep twisting. Ten seconds, keep this up. 3, 2, 1. Enjoy your rest. Time for a quick little drink. We're pretty much halfway. Next up, plank leg extension. So again, we're going to get the glutes involved. Try and keep your legs straight. And we're going to be in a plank position. Leg raise, leg extension. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. This is exercise number 3 of 5. Well done. This is a tough session. Like I said, yesterday was still a 3-to-1. Today's a 3-to-1, but we do have longer work. That 3 ratio is a lot longer.
Oh, there's thunder and lightning starting.
Say, oh yeah, I can hear that actually. Had a few bits and bobs today. Can't make his mind up at the moment. Just over 10 seconds. Keep those legs moving. Again, as you go onto the one-legged plank, the quads and the core is going to activate and keep you tight, keep you strong. 3, 2, 1. Enjoy that rest, 20 seconds. Nice deep breath, fill your body with oxygen. Next up, we have the plank up downs, okay? So either on your knees or full. You go elbows, hands, okay? Really fantastic for the triceps, chest, and the shoulders. If you really struggle with them, just go into the normal plank and just have your classic hold, old school staple. 3, 2, 1, off we go. If you are on your knees and you're finding it super easy, extend your body. See how far you can go. How close can your stomach and your hips get to the floor? Obviously without touching the floor and staying off the floor. You can almost find that sort of medium level of difficulty. If full length planks are too hard, if knee planks are too easy, you can try and extend and find that level for yourself. Here we go then, just over 15 seconds. Keep this up. Fantastic graft, well done. 10, 9, 8. Next up we have the hollow hold. We're gonna flip onto our back. And for me, this is very tough at the end of the session. 3, 2, 1. So deep breaths, flip onto your back, super straight legs, super straight arms. We're gonna lie down on our backs and hold, feet off the floor, hands off the floor, tight core. Your lower back will arch off the floor. Imagine a little grape in the lower back and you're gonna squish that grape down. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Breathe, hold, put your mind in that happy place. Tight core. Mind over matter, positivity, strength. Make yourself proud. It's Wednesday, we're halfway through the week. You're here with me live, which is fantastic. Keep breathing, 20 seconds. You've got this. Positivity, keep up, keep strong. Make yourself proud. 10 seconds, here we go. Everyone up, everyone strong, everyone up. 5, don't stop, don't slow down. 3, 2, 1. Relax, relax, relax. Fantastic work. Hollow holds, they seem easy, but they're definitely not. Well done. Fantastic session. 3-to-1 ratio is very difficult. Grab a drink, catch your breath, and we'll stretch off as always. Pretty much full body, okay? So we'll just go through a very generic full body cool down. We're going to start with our separated feet. We're just going to go through 3 or 4 movements of toe touches and sky touches. So just reach down, straight legs, then reach up. Just nice deep breaths, take your time. You can always separate the feet more if you want a bit of a bigger stretch through the hips. On the 3rd or 4th one, we're going to stay down low and sway side to side. Keep those legs straight. 20, 30 seconds, just swaying side to side. So Helen says, ending our hold is an absolute killer. It is. It is. Then slowly come up. Take your time. You might get a rush of blood to your head, so just take your time. Nice deep breaths. Let's get the glutes. So figure of 4. Secure it in. Drive those hips down and back. Drive those hips down and back. Find the sweet spot. And let's go change both legs. Let's get the hip flexors. Feet up, heels to bum. Hips forward, shoulders back. Make sure you get both legs. I can see 2 huge cats just strolling through. I hope people realise that they're outside. And then let's get the chest and shoulders. Fingers down, fingers up. Let's open up a bit of speed and a bit of momentum. This will be fantastic after these planks, actually, whether you're on your hands, knees, or whatever. The plank does involve a lot of shoulder stability. Some nice deep breaths. We'll go side to side and up and down. And then relax there. Fantastic work. Well done.
Thanks, Matt.
My pleasure as always. Good to see you.
Yes, and you have a good evening.
And you.
Enjoy the football.
I will. Take care.
I will.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Helen. Hope you enjoyed. Good to see you. 3 days this week so far. Am I right? I think I am, which is fantastic. Keep it up for the rest of the week and you'll be on track for a winner, 100%. Well done to the rest of the people. If you enjoyed me from wherever you are, enjoy the football. I will, 100%. Been a long time coming. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Keep smiling. And I'll see you when I see you.